This mother of three girls' body just found down an embankment off a rural road about 6 miles from the church where she was working late that Thursday evening. She was devoted not only to her family, but to the children's ministry there at the church. With me is a very special guest. It is her brother, Nicole Bennett's brother, Craig Reiser. Craig, I still can't get my head around her calling home around 7:30, 7:40 p.m. saying, I'm still working late. I'm going to stop by the grocery and come home. And she's not reported missing till 8 a.m. the next morning. That's a long time.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I mean, we don't know. We all ask the same questions. I know that she had contacted the father-in-law to ask for some questions related to work. I think she was needing an address for one of the members of the church. But, yeah.
What time was that?
I think it was around that same time. That same time you mentioned. I think that's really what we know. I mean, most of the details actually we've got.
Was anybody else there, Craig? Was anybody else at the church that could place her there even later?
Not that I know of. I mean, they haven't really. No, I mean, not that I know of. They haven't told us much. We've talked to the investigator a couple times, and they just, they won't release much until, they want to build their case and go forward. So,
how was the marriage?
Good. I mean, as far as we know, it was good. I mean, we wouldn't see, my wife and I and our daughter, it was tough around Christmas was the big thing. We always try to get all of us together for Christmas, but that was, starting to be real challenging because we travel and everybody, they're living out there. We're in Nebraska, and so it was really tough. But the last few years, my parents would just go out there. But, yeah, things were really good. I mean, especially these last, 3 or 4 months, things were great. Work was good there at the church. She worked those 2 jobs at the church, and I think they were all in a real great place. And
did the husband go to church with her?
Excuse me?
Did the husband go to church with her every Sunday?
Oh, yes. They all went as a family. Oh, yeah, that was, they were, I think she felt like that was a great home, from moving from the Philadelphia area to Delaware there. They felt right at home. I mean, she was baptized there, and it seemed, I saw the video there online, and she
was
seemed very
his
happy.
family there?
Oh, of course. Yes, they are.
Okay, so that's where the husband's family is. When you would speak to your sister and your wife, when your wife would speak to your sister, what would she talk about?
Well, my wife and her talked a lot more. I mean, because it was always about the kids. We have a daughter, and she also had 3 daughters, and so that was mainly always about the kids. We'd send clothes, and she'd send us clothes back, for different stages of them growing up, and so yeah, we exchanged boxes in the mail. I mean, constantly, and Facebook. My wife's on Facebook, so they were always back and forth. But it's always family. Nicole was devoted to those 3 girls and her family, and I mean, it was pretty much work at the church and the daycare there at church and the family. That was it.